Welcome back to the Rise Report. Last week I told you that I would cover a massive investment that isn't receiving nearly enough press. This additional investment will add fuel to a mega project that is reshaping Phoenix and surrounding areas. I'm talking about TSMC's commitment to Arizona. TSMC, or Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation, had already committed $165 billion to the project along Route 17 in the 303 loop north of Phoenix. The primary site covers more than 1,100 acres and is going to be home to 6 semiconductor wafer fabrication plants, 2 advanced processor assembly facilities, and a dedicated R&D center where engineering teams will develop next-generation semiconductor technologies. Let me put the size of that investment into perspective before I talk about the new investment. New Zealand's entire gross domestic product is $265 billion. That means that if TSMC were to add another $100 billion to their investment in the Phoenix region, then it would match New Zealand's GDP in 2025. Well, that's exactly what TSMC just did. TSMC is committing an additional $100 billion because of the massive structural demand for AI chips from major US technology customers. The additional funds will be used to construct 4 additional super advanced wafer fabrication plants. These facilities will be producing 2 nanometer wafers. That represents the absolute cutting edge of commercial microchip manufacturing. They pack over 300 million transistors per square millimeter. These super advanced chips operate faster and use less power than the prior generation of chips, which is critical to the AI buildout. Now, TSMC isn't the only chip maker that has made significant investments into Phoenix, but this $265 billion project is one of the largest economic developments in United States history. It is transforming Phoenix into a premier global semiconductor hub. This is part of America's attempt to lessen our dependence on foreign nations and global supply chains for critical resources. All of the construction-related activity and employment will eventually give way to high-tech engineering and advanced manufacturing jobs. The real estate market in North Phoenix is already changing in anticipation of the additional high-end jobs. The population increase won't be limited to tens of thousands of new jobs for TSMC employees. The area will see supply chain vendors, equipment servicers, and logistics companies move in to support this new campus. This will create further ripple effects. Restaurants, gas stations, gyms, schools, and countless other amenities will need to be added to support the additional population, which in turn will create more employment opportunities. The Rise Report is a commercial real estate channel, but I wanted to cover TSMC's build-out because investments like this have massive impacts on absorption rates, occupancy, and ultimately rent prices. Next week, I'm going to cover how Texas is attempting to compete with New York's monopoly on major stock exchanges. I'm Zach with Rise 48, and I'll see you next week.